Hi, John. Thank you. We had to pause the video for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
So we left off on the last session in regards to the team project, how you were working with groups, and you were explaining to me, I was explaining to you how it's important for, if it's a team project, for everybody to have a little bit of, share of,
To give their part, put in their part.
put in their part of the work assignment. So if you put 10, 50, then Maria should put 50, and then everybody should be able to share the responsibilities of the project. So it's an even grade. So you'll follow up on me on how's that coming out with the apology that, well, excuse me, I'll be right back. You'll be doing all of that, and you'll follow up with me, let's say within a month. How do you like that?
Okay.
Okay, good. So within a month, you'll call me, we'll schedule an appointment, okay? See how that group project's coming out, okay?
Okay.
So let's see. So, anything else that we were talking about in regards to, we talked about the medication, the release of consent, the stress at school. We talked about the team projects, and I'll talk about what other resources you could use in regards to help you out with the schools, with the stress and everything else, and so forth. Now, in regards to the stress that you're dealing with at school, not just with your school projects, is there anything else that you're dealing with that's causing you a lot of stress besides the group projects?
Lectures, sometimes lectures. I can't sit through the whole lecture. Sometimes assignments I can't finish them at home, homework assignments. It takes me what it would take somebody else to do it in an hour. It probably takes me 4 to 5 hours. Because I have to stop, I have to do, and like you said, I decided to take more classes just to try to finish faster, but now I'm not sure if that's going to be good, because now my stress level is so high that am I going to be able to complete them all? Am I going to just not pass some? Am I going to, I don't know, next semester I will rethink how many classes I will be taking, because maybe you're right. If I take less classes, it'll be less stress. It might be a little longer, but it's less stress, and I'll be able to get a better grade on these classes.
You're in a semester system with Counselor Long Beach, right?
Correct.
Right. Do you think you're almost done? You guys are going to be going through finals come December, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Do you think you'll be passing all of those classes, the 4 classes, with a C or better?
At least 3 of them, yes. One I'm struggling more than other, and it's my later class. So I think it's after a long day, it's like I've had enough. But 3 out of the 4, I should have a C. The 4th one, I am in between C and D, so it all depends on how I do on my final.
What's the 4th class, may I ask? What subject is that?
History.
History? So, and the reason why you feel like you're not going to pass it is?
That's the class I'm struggling with the most. Because like I said, it's an afternoon class, so sometimes I decide I don't even want to go.
Is it because history doesn't interest you, or is it because...
I think mainly it's because I've had a long day already, and I'm just fed up. I'm done. I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm ready to just call it a day. People are just annoying me. Different situations.
So it's not the homework assignments?
No, it's mainly that I don't make it to class.
Okay. So it would be your absenteeisms, not your lack of turning in work?
Correct.
So
if I don't attend, I don't receive I don't get the information that I need to do my homework. So I don't turn in my homework.
Okay. And of course, attendance is what, 10% of your grade, right?
I think so.
Okay, so how are you doing with the class assignments? What grades are you getting there?
For that class?
For history.
If I go, I turn in the assignments. If I don't go, I don't even do the assignments because I don't understand them.
Okay, so do you have a midterm and final for this class?
Midterm passed. I've got a C on it. Final, that's what I'm saying. It depends on how good I do on my final. It'll either push me over to a C, or if I don't do good, it'll push me over to a D.
Okay, and how are you doing to actually study for the final? What are you doing?
Next week is when we're gonna discuss what the final's about.
Okay. And what do you plan to do?
I'm hoping to get this medication going, continue it, and hopefully, since I've been feeling better for the last 2 weeks, hopefully I'll continue to feel better, and I'll be able to carry through this to study and be able to pass it, at least with a C.
Okay. Okay, so tell me exactly like what physical activity you're going to do to actually study so you could do well at the final.
Well, number one, I'm gonna try to make my classes, my late class. Gotta figure out a way somewhere to control the, maybe take a little power nap in between a class,
Okay.
so I'll be able to concentrate a little bit better.
Okay.
Instead of studying after class, trying to do my work after class, maybe leave it for the morning after I have a breakfast or something,
Okay.
before my morning class. I gotta figure out a way to fit it in my schedule where I'm still feeling okay,
Okay.
where I'm not having a flare up, a breakdown, or
Okay. So these two are actually pretty good. The power nap, the studying in the morning after breakfast. How about study groups? How about speaking with the professor, with instructors? Because the thing about it, you have 4 classes, and if you already know your intuition with the 4th class, if you don't get a A or better, your grade is going to be a D or fail, which you're going to have to retake.
yes.
And that department won't be able to pay for that. For retakes or failing courses, we will not be able to fund you for that.
So then I have to make sure I pass it because I
You-
can't afford it.
Exactly. So my question is, what do you plan to do to actually make sure that you pass at least with B or better? Meaning the final B or better, so you could at least get a C in that course.
I'm gonna have to reach out to some of the students. Maybe they could share some of the notes that I've missed,
Very good. Okay.
because there's a lot of notes I don't have. Maybe talk to the professor and see if I can make up some assignments.
Very good. Extra credit assignments. Good. That's what I wanted to hear.
I
Good.
didn't realize you guys didn't pay again, so now that's gonna get me.
Yeah. Remember we.
Yes,
I don't know
and
if your
I
counsel explained that to you when you signed the plan.
I remember now, but I had forgotten.
But I'll give you a copy of your plan also, because it does state in details in regards to, the department won't pay courses that you do not pass. So you have to, if it's credit, no credit, you have to get credit for it. If it's a C or better, you have to get a C or better. If you get a D or fail, we will not. If your department is telling you have to get C or better, and you get a D, the department won't pay for a retaking of a class, okay? So I'm glad that we talked about that. Also, let's see, in regards to you said that you wanted to find out what's out there to kind of help you to kind of understand what you're going through with your diagnosis and going to school and everything. You wanted to find some other people that were going through similar situation as you.
Yes, if there's anywhere I could reach out and maybe talk to them, see how they were able to get through the school, get through the art classes, get through the group studies, how they did it. Maybe if there's someone I could reach out to.
As a matter of fact, there is. Cal State Long Beach has those peer support groups, they're called. You could actually go to the DSPS, Disabled Student Services for Students at Cal State Long Beach. They actually have group support. They have the nursing department, there's actually therapy in the school that they can offer that to you also, where you can meet people that actually have bipolar, schizophrenia, other disabilities that you could probably, share in and partake with your busy schedule. Though, how would you make that happen?
This would probably help me more for my next semester, because now I can't see me making any time now to try to make it work into my schedule now.
Okay.
Unless there's somebody out there that would actually sit with me and help me with my homework as they're talking to me. But other than that, then I think this is pretty much what I have to do. I
So
understand that.
the peer support group, you'll look into it, and I'll follow up with you starting at the beginning of next semester. And the three courses, I think that'll be a very good step instead of 4 courses next semester. And let's see, I'm going to ask you a rather strange question. Let's say you went to sleep tonight and you awoke the next morning, and the problems that brought you here to this office today, they disappeared, gone. How would you know a miracle happened?
Well, number one, I wouldn't have to take this pill every day.
Okay.
I would wake up and it would be normal. I wouldn't be like lights too bright coming through the window. I wouldn't be bothered with the birds, the noise, anything that normally triggers me being upset even when I just wake up sometimes. I would get to school and I would understand everything. I would be taking lead on these group studies. I would be able to not stress over my final because I know I'm passing, so there's no stress level there. So that's how I would know it's a miracle.
So you'd be smooth going through these courses and passing them without no stress, no nothing. Okay, that's good. So I like that. Why don't we, for next session, next month, we'll follow up with your peer support group, and we'll follow up with how many courses you plan to take the following semester, and we'll see how your stress level and the increase of your medication has worked out for you, okay?
Okay.
And at the end of the semester, just email me, let me know how you did on your courses, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so we'll schedule it for January the 3rd. Is that good for you?
Yes.
At what time would be for you?
Same time as
10
today.
a.m. In that case, let's do it for 2 p.m. How's that sound?
Okay. Perfect.
2014?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. Thank you so much, John, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Have a good day.